Hey class, let's get started on creating our passport. But first, you may be wondering, what is a passport? Well, let me tell you. A passport is an essential part for traveling outside of the country. So whenever you may want to visit another country, you would need this form of identification to go to another country. All right, students. What we will need to create our passport will be a large white paper and a small colored paper. Using that small colored paper, we're going to fold it in half like a birthday card or a book or a Christmas card. Try to line up your corners the best you can and then give it a good crease. Once you've completed that step, go ahead and set that paper to the side. That piece is done. Now we're going to use the very large white paper. Fold it hot dog style. That means the long way. Fold one long edge to meet with the other long edge. It's okay if your corners aren't lined up perfectly. Mine aren't either. Just do the best you can and give it a good crease. For this next step, we're going to grab one of the short edges and fold it in half. We're leaving our paper folded just how it was from the previous fold. So, taking one edge over and meeting it to the other short edge. Try to line up your corners as usual, and then give it a good crease. Your book should be able to open something like this. This next step can be a little tricky, so make sure you pay attention. We are going to take one of our pages. Notice it's kind of doubled up because we folded it. We're going to take one of those and we're going to back fold it, line it up with the edge, and then crease. Should leave one page on the other side. Once you've completed that step, go ahead and flip your paper over. And we're going to repeat the step by folding over the last page, meeting it with the corners and creasing. Once you've completed those steps, you should have something that looks like this: an M or an accordion. Or if you flip it around, you may have a W. Now we need to put the book together to complete our passport. You should now have 3 pages. If you're counting only 2, it means you just have your book flipped the opposite direction. Prepare your colored paper by opening it up. Watch very closely to how to put the white pages in. It may seem very simple, but there is a particular way we would like to do this. The edge that has 2 edges on the paper is the side that you want to go on the inside crease of the colored paper. So the 2 edges on the white paper go on the inside of the colored paper crease. So when flipping through your book, you should have your colored cover, 1 white page, 2 white pages, and a 3rd white page. Then your back cover. Keeping the back cover open, we are going to glue in a very particular way that we do every time we use glue in art class. So I like to glue around the edges of an object. That's going to give the object a little bit more space to grab on, and make sure you don't have any flappy edges. Once you have your glue around the edges, just go ahead and close your book up and give it a little back rub. I really want to stress that we are only gluing the back side of your book. We are not gluing the front side. That front cover and white page on the front of your book will need to be used this year. So only gluing the back page of our passports. Now going to double check my pages and make sure I have 3 white papers to flip through. If you happen to glue yours in backwards, that's totally okay, as long as you are only putting glue on the back cover. Do not glue both sides of your cover. Now that we've completed that, we're ready to put our name at the bottom corner on the front of our passport. I'm super excited to use these this year and see what we can learn.